Insurers are facing a number of risks with data. The biggest one is a lack of understanding of what their data means. So insurers have all this data they're collecting on policies and on claims and on losses and on consumer behaviors, and frequently they're sitting on a gold mine and they don't know that they are. And so you hear people talk frequently about data security, and data security is a huge risk as well, right? As we move things into the cloud and as increasingly IT systems are fragmented, it's very important that you understand, from an SOC audit and a PCI audit perspective where your data is going. But the single biggest risk is that you have this data and you don't understand what it is and the value you could be extracting from that. The market is changing significantly right now, and largely it's changing because the world is changing. So there are all sorts of new opportunities in the world to insure new types of risks. So for example, in the world of mutual insurance, frequently people are focused on personal auto plans, but increasingly in urban areas, people are foregoing the purchase of an automobile and they're driving with Uber. And so a lot of those driver miles, those opportunities where there's a vehicle on the road, we need to insure something, those are being transitioned to rideshare programs. And that's one example. There are a lot of other examples where as the world changes, it's important that our insurance products and our insurance practices evolve. And so not only do we need to be developing products that are matched to consumer behaviors, but then we also have to be routing that through to our company culture, to our actuarial practices, to our operations, to our marketing programs. And so the major piece of advice I have there for people is step back every so often and look at how the world itself is changing and think about what are the risks that are evolving in the world and how can you meet those risks. Every business in the world survives if they're providing great customer service. So insurance is no exception. Whether you're a software company, if you're an insurance company, if you're an auto mechanic, people come to you because you're providing excellent customer service. So my number one piece of advice to all insurers at all points in time is, do you really understand what customer service you're providing? Do you understand why consumers come to you, why agents come to you? Why do they bring business to you? What are you doing in the world that is great? And do you understand how that impact is being delivered? And do you understand how to evolve that into the future? So my number one piece of advice to insurers always is, where do we deliver value? How do we keep delivering that value? How do we deliver that value 10 years from now, 20 years from now? Always be looking off into the future to determine how you deliver excellent customer service with every touch point in your business. At BriteCore, we spend a lot of time investing in insurance company technology. So our customers are insurers, and they're out all the time looking at trends in the industry, looking at new products, looking at new evolutions in the way that insurance should be offered and should be sold and should be underwritten. They come to us and they say, look, our lives would be better, or consumer lives would be better if X technology tool existed. Our job is to take insurance carriers across a broad spectrum in the industry, come back with all of those people and say, look, there are common technological tools we could build that would drive new innovation. And one of the really cool things about our model and the way that we work is we're a shared service, we're a shared platform. So frequently an idea that happens somewhere in upstate Utah then becomes this tremendous value proposition for a customer in South Florida. And it's this exchange of ideas and exchange of technology. And so what we view ourselves as in many ways a forum and a conduit for routing good ideas and just trying to deliver great technical solutions on those fantastic ideas coming from our customers.